So I went braless. Yes, I did say that. Braless. Braless. Well, hello and happy Friday. How are you doing? As you can tell by the title of this video, it's coming right up in your face, sorry. I wanted to do a video today about just the outfits that I was wearing in Paris. And just go through them in a bit more detail, like how I came up with them, why I came up with them the way I did, and just, you know, what I do to try and hopefully convey a feeling of being like, I don't know, effortless whilst I'm in Paris a little bit, but also wanted to make a statement at the same time. So that is what this video is about, and I hope you get some good styling ideas. I want you to always feel like you look at these videos and go, I'm gonna try that. But first, we are going to do a little unboxing. It's something very special, and it's actually something that Michael and I both really love, and we first discovered it in Paris. Let's go through with the unboxing. Okay, so this is the box. Look how gorgeous this is. It's so nice. It's got like drawers. Oh, okay, let's open it. Unbox. This is a different kind of unboxing, people. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Talk about a treat. And there it is, right in the center. And you got all the, and here we have all the goodies on the side, which yes, I will show you. And then there is another drawer here. Wow, even more to go through. Oh my gosh, and there's little products inside. All right, yeah, let me just go through all of this. Okay, I'm definitely gonna go through all of this with you. Let's start first, shall we? Let's have a little taste. This is one of our most favorite rosés that we discovered whilst we were in Paris. And this is the Laurent Perrier Cuvée Rosé. I believe I am pronouncing that right. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But this is delicious. And the reason why I know it's delicious is because, like I said, we first discovered this when we were in Paris in February for Fashion Week. We were at a hotel and we went to the bar and we asked for a couple of glasses and they gave us this. And to this day, I'm still in shock that this is a collaboration right now with the exact same bottle, the exact same drink that we had in February. What are the odds? Trust me, we didn't reach out to them, nothing. They came to us. So clearly this was meant to be, and you lot have to try this because, like I said, we've already tried it, but I'm going to open this right now. We are actually going out, and why not have a little bit of rosé before we leave? And I will say to you that Michael's upstairs at the moment. To this day, by the way, this Laurent Perrier rosé is women-owned and still women-ran brand. So I love stuff like that because honestly, I'm at this point in my life, I am running my own business, and so being able to support others in my shoes is great. And you know, I'm not going to ask for his help. I'm going to open this myself. Oh my God! It's great. Now, Cuvée Rosé is all about celebrating France and being there, and also pink as well, which is one of my favorite colors for spring. And I have to say, one of the best things about us being in Paris was just like sitting out, you know, just being, as a lot of you, if you've ever been fortunate enough to go to Paris as well, it's just being able to sit outside and the cafes, just street style, and just for me, street style, but also just people watch as well, which is kind of like the same thing for me. For me, I'm just looking at like, you know, stylish people like going by and just seeing what they're wearing. You know how I like to do people watching anyway, and I document it every single month on my channel. Being able to sip on rosé champagne at the same time and just do that, that is perfect. And it's something that we have done every single time now that we have been lucky enough to visit Paris. Now, Laurent Perrier Cuvée Rosé, I probably am absolutely butchering how to say that, but they partnered with Harper's Bazaar to come up with this incredible box. It has the most beautiful items in it. I just showed you a little bit, so I'm going to just go through properly. So one of the first things that is this beautiful scarf. Now, I love scarves. I wear them around my head, as you know. I wear them as like little tops, tie at the back. I love wearing scarves, and this one, I actually picked up a couple of scarves from Paris already. This one is 100% silk, it says, and it's by Bash, B-A and sign S-H. Stunning. So there's a great scarf, so I'm going to wear it. And then I'm going to open this up here. I'm by this brand called Aim. Is it Aim or Ami? I don't want to say it wrong, but I think it's AIM, maybe. So we have in here, okay, so they have like beauty oil right here. Also there is a cleanser and there is a serum, also a cream right here. What I love is that all of these are French products, so it's really good to try. Speaking of French products, I know I've heard of Rouge and they have included some makeup. Oh, God, this is gorgeous. It's lipstick. Look at these colors. Because I have like a bright fuchsia pink on, but look at these colors, guys. How stunning is that? I'm definitely going to be trying these out. That is gorgeous. So that's included in the box here, and this is all available right now to actually buy. And also there is, what's this? Oh my gosh, is this a lipstick? Oh, that's so pretty. Can you see right there the color? Just put it right there. Isn't that stunning? It's a really easy color for me to wear, because I need, on my skin tone, I need colors to actually show, but these look really, really good. So I can't wait to try these. And there's more as well. There's perfume and there's other items as well that you can pick up. And these are all included. I'll leave a link below if you want to grab this limited edition box that's available. It comes with Cuvée Rosé, which is, that's personal chef's kiss for me. Everything comes in what they call the La Box en Pink, which is great, in collaboration with Harper's Bazaar. And it is available on shopbazaar.com. I'll leave a link below if you want to grab this limited edition box gift set for you, for anyone you're going out. Listen, if you're looking to channel your inner French it girl, then this is about as close as it's going to get as far as like lifestyle, because this was fantastic to have in France, especially sipping this while watching people go by. By the way, how do you say pink in French? How do you say pink in French? I'm actually curious. I don't even know. Anyway, let me know if any of you tries Cuvée Rosé. I'm sure Michael's liking it upstairs because he already knows we've had this before, like I said, in Paris, and we absolutely love it. And we'll talk to you guys later. We are heading out and I will come back later and we will do the outfits in Paris. Cheers, guys. Oh my God, this takes me back already. All right. So now I'm upstairs. I want to show you what not so much what I wore, well, it is about what I wore in Paris. I want to talk to you about why I wore some of the outfits that I did, because I'm going to do a bit of fashion week and a bit of like just when I was just there on holiday, because I had some questions like what I wore, like how did I put these things together, like what made you come up with that, and you know, just not feeling like a tourist, especially when we were there on holiday. So what were those outfits, what was the thinking behind those outfits? So hopefully that'll give you some little bit of inspiration on just us being over there. And if you're ever thinking of going to like either Paris or any kind of like city-based type of destination, maybe this will give you some outfit inspiration. All right, so in fact I would actually wear this if I was in Paris as well. I'd wear this for like spring summer time, and if I'm going out for dinner I'd wear this, hands down. In fact, if you want to see any more about this particular look and how I put it together, have a look on my TikTok, because I actually just did like an outfit, how I put this together, why I put it together, the shoes, the bag, everything, what I paired this all with. So you can head over there, and I post daily, twice a day I think, on my TikTok. Right, outfits on YouTube. One of the things I loved wearing was, for the first evening, we as in myself and a whole bunch of us content creators, we turned up at the opening of the Off-White show. We didn't go to the show, but we went to be there so we could see if we get any kind of press coverage. Also, just as a part of like getting our teeth cut into experiencing the buzz and just what it's like to be there. You know what I mean? So it's really was good to do that. I wanted to wear something that felt very directional, but also represented the brand in a very subtle way, but not like over the top. I went with wearing, oh my God, the price tag is still in it. I wore the tailcoat, which I absolutely loved. I also wore it for Carolina Herrera in New York, this exact same tailcoat. The New York Fashion Week vlog that I did, you already saw me wearing it, where I hiked up on one leg and just kind of like put a knot there just to give it like some shape. That's definitely a good tip that you should definitely try. So I wore this particular tailcoat. It's vintage. I found it from in Le Marais in Paris, and I love it to pieces. I believe it's men's, and I've always wanted a tailcoat because I love them. I think they're just such badass pieces to me. I wanted to wear something that was from Off
off-white to go. That's what you should always do out of respect for going to whoever you are going to see or want to see. I bought this off-white belt, which I love, by the way. This stunning. It looks like a measuring tape, and the reason it's ultra long is because you can double it around. So when you wear it, you don't just wear it once and then that's it. You can wear it just like this and have it really ultra long, which is how I wore it, or you can double it and do it twice around like that, and then you can tie it and belt it just like that. I just think it's so cool. I wouldn't wear it with this particular outfit, but I'm just showing you how you can wear this belt. And I wanted to pick something that I would, you know, wear beyond just that night. So I thought, how do I style this yellow belt? I thought, okay, I'm going to wear with white jeans, so I emergency bought this pair from Zara. I didn't even try it on, I just eyeballed it, and it fits exactly the way I wanted it to, which is oversized, low slung, it's wide legged, and I just like the look of, if you can see, just having this off-white belt just threaded through it, but I only did it once, so it just hung down, and I liked how that looked together. So basically it's a black and white look, and that's it. And I knew I wanted to wear it low slung, and I knew that this is how I would style the belt. Now the rest was, I wanted to keep it super simple, so what could I do that's kind of a bit edgier? So I went braless. Yes, I did say that. Braless. Braless. I have little tits, little light switches, so I went braless. So all I did was pad tit tape, and I just, you know, put it on, and it just looked so good, honestly. And then to finish, I added my fedora hat, and because I knew that was the vibe, kind of like a play on menswear, right? So that's the whole vibe. It's this with the white jeans and just a pop of that yellow of the belt, and that was really the whole look. And so I thought, okay, so if that's the look, I'm just going to do something where the hair is all back. All you just see is just the hat and this. So I just had my head tied back really tight, and I just did a long braid, which I just attached. And I just, you know, well, actually it wasn't even the braid, just some fake hair, long fake hair. And then I just looped it over the door handle. Over a door handle, and I just sat there and I just plaited it, right? And I just secured it with some elastic at the bottom, black, and I just attached to my hair at the back and just let it hang. And that was the whole look, which you can see here. And that to me is such a simple, inexpensive way to go to a fancy event, an edgier event. You do not have to spend a fortune to have that vibe. And I like the fact that I was in Paris wearing something that was from there, which I got from a vintage shop as well. And it just, to me, in my opinion, it works because it just felt so, just very kind of modern. And that was the vibe I wanted. Something that felt kind of unisex at the same time. Now, I also went to a presentation or two. Actually, no, I went to lots of presentations during Fashion Week. Presentations are like a showroom where you get to see the brand's clothing, their collection, whether it's jewelry, accessories as well. You get to see it up close. Often you get to meet the actual designer and you get to chat with them. They walk you through the pieces, and it's a really nice, intimate way to see what they have and to develop that connection and relationship with them as well, long term. I wore this incredible skirt one day. It's a little bit blown out because it's actually a little bit darker than it's showing on camera. I say that all the time. I need a t-shirt that's a little bit blown out. It is by Christopher John Rogers, and it is an absolutely mind-blowingly beautiful neon colored skirt. It is so bright, and I love the two-tone of it. I will show you here what it exactly looks like. This is a picture of me wearing it with my legs crossed, sitting at a cafe in Paris. So I wore this, and then with it, because I wanted to amp up that green, because why not, I wore the Ghani Jacket. Do you remember this jacket? Well, before I went to Paris Fashion Week, I bought this because I was trying to pick some last minute pieces just to like zhuzh up the wardrobe a bit, amp it up. This did that. This is by Ghani. Like I said, I love Ghani, you don't know that on this channel. And it is very oversized, wide shoulders. You can't tell here, but it actually nips in at the waist as well. Actually, you can, yeah, right there. Again, it's way brighter than it is in person. This, I just thought, go for it. Why not? Why not, Karen? Go for it. So I wore these two together for a really strong monotone look of one color against the other, just wearing it kind of head to toe. So I wore them with the Linda Farrow glasses, and Linda Farrow is the brand that we went to see for a presentation. I'll show on the screen the glasses that I had. So I wore those glasses with it, and I just like that very simple kind of like nudish look, and the shape of the glasses is very kind of like mod 60s kind of vibe, like Mad Men, those kind of glasses like the women would wear. If they were on holiday, they'd wear those glasses. So I had that, and I wore this as well. And they kind of gifted me the Linda Farrow glasses. That was really nice. So that was the look. And then what did I have on my feet though? It's probably a pair of boots. If I had to guess, because I literally can't remember, I think I probably wore my Sam Edelman cream boots. No lie, I cannot remember what boots I wore, but knowing me, I probably wore them. So check the pictures here and maybe you can see my feet. If you want to dabble in any colours that you love, don't be afraid to do like a tonal look. What I like is that I'll be able to wear these separately, and I already have. And again, I know TikTok, you've probably already seen me wearing this. You've seen the different ways I've been styling this. And I know that because spring, summer, we're just on the cusp of spring, I'm going to be wearing this so much more, and this so much more. Just a pair of denim shorts, like cut-offs. And maybe like baggy ripped up jeans, denim jeans, white ripped up jeans. Oh God, I can, sorry. Anyway, yeah, another one I really liked. I'll link everything below, and if I can't find the exact same piece, I will definitely promise to see if I can find the best alternatives for you. All right, so rewinding to December time, and when Michael and I were in Paris, I brought with me two things. Well, more than two things, obviously, but I brought with me this dress, which is by Ghani, and it is the feather olive green. God, this is... Do you know what? I'm so glad I bought this because it's such a statement dress for me. I don't have anything like this. Nothing with feathers except this. And I remember at the time that I got it, thinking... I just fell in love with it. And I knew that I didn't need it, obviously, but I loved it. And I bought it thinking, God, I've got to make myself wear it because I love it that much. And I'm so glad I did. I got it last summer, and it has pockets, and it's a little bit darker than you're seeing here. Anyway, so I brought this with me. Instead of just wearing it like bare arms, which is another tip I love to give to you lot. If you don't like your arms, or you don't want your arms to show for whatever reason, I just laid this over a black polo and just put this on top. Immediately, you're kind of like bringing it down from being too, like, you know, frilly. So I wore that, and then on top with the polo underneath, I wore my dark green coat, wool coat, single-breasted, floor length. This coat is super long. It literally touches the bottom of my feet, and I'm 5'7". In order to sort of bring that silhouette in, I thought, why not just belt it? And I just wore the coat open so that you could see the dress underneath. You just had that buckle, that flash of some metal right there in the middle. I love that, and it's gold. There's pictures going up on the screen so you can see the look. And we went to dinner, and to make it a little bit more unexpected, and yes, it is definitely a nod to the being Parisian, I know. I thought, but what the hell, why not? I felt like it. I know it's very touristy, but I wore a beret, and I wore kind of like a turquoise ice, like an ice mint. That's the word. I wore a mint coloured beret here. Again, it's not expected. Normally I'd probably do black because I was wearing a black polo, but I like the idea of having this, just something like a pop. And then just to keep with the jewel tones, I added my sequined purple baguette. And that was the whole vibe. And I wore my Zara boots, you know, the lace up chunky ones, the knee highs. So they disappeared underneath the dress. And that was my look. And I loved it. Oh, it's so good. Okay, probably one of the most like brightest outside of the all green kind of look that I wore, the Christopher John Rogers skirt, was wearing this orange amazing dress. Stunning, actually. It is so pretty. It has pleats all over it, and it sort of reminds me of Issey Miyake, right? That kind of vibe, a little bit. It's just it's so good. So I had that on. I've had it for about a year or so, so I didn't need to like buy something to go to Fashion Week, and I loved that about it. It looks like a timeless piece. Like I could easily wear this for any other Fashion Weeks, or just go into like a special party or whatever. And this is like the Ghani dress. I didn't have a specific occasion in mind. I just thought of occasions where I could wear this, you know, down the road. These are things to me, for me, keywords are timeless pieces, and that's why I got them at the time that I did. I had nothing to wear them for, but I knew that I would, and that's why I did. And this is stunning. Look at the sleeve. Oh, that banana cut, the way it goes out like that, it just has a clean hidden zip up the back. It's like a column cut, goes all the way down, almost to my feet. In fact, it does when I'm barefoot. I thought, okay, what shall I wear this with? Because it was Paris Fashion Week, and I wore it with my Loewe belt in tan. I chose the tan tan because I just thought it's such a soft combination. It doesn't break up the eye too much from the top to the bottom if you're wearing the tan versus like a stark black, which I didn't want to do, which can sometimes give Halloween vibes, which I didn't want to. This I thought it's such a striking belt, but at the same time, it's soft because of the color that I chose it in, and I thought it was perfect to wear with this, and I loved it. And then with that, I also wore my Loewe glasses. You know how much I love these. They're so good. So I wore them with my Loewe's, these, and then I had this on, and then the belt, and I just loved it. Very comfortable, and I wore my Samed boots, and I was happier than a pig in. I loved that together, and I thought, great. And to me, dressing is about being really, really comfortable, easy, and to feel confident in colors that you're wearing. And for me, oranges, greens, yellows, the warm color spectrum for me suits my skin tone very well. I'm very warm toned as well. So that's what I wore, and I loved it. Comment below with which one you like the most. Okay, so another outfit I wore when I was in Paris, not to do with Fashion Week though, was I wore to death this Frankie Shop sweater. I lived in it. I have it in a black and I have it in a grey as well. I live in the green one for some reason. It's easy to just lay it underneath jackets, underneath coats, and it's in a neutral color, and it kept me fairly warm for the time that I was there last year. So with it, I wore an equally, like I said, essential that I had with me, a basic, which are these pants, these leather pants that I've had now for ages. I think I've had these for about 4 or 5 years-ish. I picked them up from a vintage shop, and they are just so good. These, and they're so good. I love it so much. I wear these so much. If anyone's going to try and look for them, maybe on eBay or something, on Etsy, here is the label. Let me know if that helps you. So I wore these so much with boots. I kept reaching for these time and time again outside of jeans because these are way more comfortable because of the cut of them, because it's very loose and oversized. So I wore these two together, and then I also wore my boots, my Bottegas. I love these things. This was truly got my money back on these, hands down. If I don't want to wear my Docs, and I wore these a lot. Every time it gets colder, fling these on. So I wore this as well. I'll show you here in the cutaways so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But that was a vibe that I wore time and time again. I also would wear just this. So ditch the leather pants and just switch to a maxi skirt. I like my pleated skirts, so I'd wear like a plain black pleated skirt. My gold metallic pleated skirt as well works with this, and because it's gold and this is a warm color, it works well together. So that's a very good tip, I think, is just to pair warm colors together, because that way you'll find that you can interchange and wear them really, really well. This two-tone skirt that I have from Joseph, so to play up on that, I was invited last minute to go to the Sakai show, which was hands down the highlight of my trip to Paris, because Sakai is literally Karen in runway form. And so many of you, when I shared, I'm going to show you a little bit for the show here, so many of you told me that when you were looking at the stories, you messaged me saying, Karen, this is so you, this is so you, you would wear that, oh my god, this is totally you, Karen, this show is so you. And it was so me, and it was a really great experience to be, literally, like I said, it was a last minute invitation to go. So I was like, what the heck do I wear? I know, because I literally wore the same outfit that I wore the day before the show. I just wore it again. So I wore this, and I did what you've seen before on my channel, which is taking inspiration from Rolly Robinson from one of my episodes, Street Style, when he wore the two shirts together, one black, one white, and I just literally buttoned them together to create the look of wearing one black and white shirt. I did that because I wanted to play with the skirt. And you can see this on my Instagram, how I exactly did it. But yeah, so I wore that two-tone DIY shirt, and you can do that with any two shirts you've got. So remember that. It doesn't have to be black and a white. It could be any two color shirts that you love. It could be two prints that you love, and just button them together. It's up to you. I get oversized shirts because that's my style. That's how I roll. And I just did it. And I wore it, as you can see in the cutaways here, wore it so it was like yin and yang. But you could have done the other way. You could just worn like white all the way on one side and black all the way on the other side. Let me try that next time. Just really playing up with this. That's the whole point. I wanted to try and just amp up and emphasize this whole like split screen vibe of two different colors. So definitely something you can consider as far as like the shirts for DIY, try it because it's such a cool idea and I love it. I showed it on my TikTok as well. I came across my Nanushka coat. This is epic. This coat, it's like the Ghani coat but longer. So it's got like the curved sleeves here and it actually nips in at the waist a little bit. It's stunning. I love this thing so much. There's a way that I thought of, because I actually wore this in Paris, but the outfit that I came up with now, since I've been back in New York, I think is way better than what I came up with when I was in Paris. It's a spin-off of it actually. I like the way I styled it more on my Instagram. So have a look. I did a reel and a TikTok showing you how I style this in New York. All right, and it's taking elements of what you've already seen in my outfits in this video. So I'm just taking existing pieces, the coat included, and I'm showing you a different way to wear it. So definitely please go and have a look because I'm really excited because I love the actual look I came up with in New York styling this Nanushka coat. The last outfit I'm going to show you, the outfits I wore during Paris Fashion Week, was styling around this green skirt. So I was like, how am I going to style this? It's a full skirt with like a netting underneath it. That, so it's kind of like goes out kind of skirt, but the color is insane. It's actually coming out pretty like wow. So I wore this purple blouse that I got from New York, and I like the combination. Look at that, it's so cool, like just the combo of that together. And the reason I'm kind of doing this with my hands, like bringing it up, is because I'm imagining it, the silhouette of it on me. So I paired these two together and I wore a sports bra. And what I did was I tucked this under the bra so it looked like I was wearing a crop top like that. And then I had the skirt on underneath it. And then I just put on my Zara boots. I just like that chunky, edgy kind of contrasting vibe with wearing something so overtly feminine. So that's why. And then I wore with it a vintage coat with floral sewn applique on parts of it. I'll show you lots of pictures here on the screen so you can see exactly the coat I'm talking about. I got that to wear and I brought it with me. So that was the whole look. So it was a deep navy, really long maxi single-breasted coat, and then you got the emerald green against that navy, and then you also got like the purple here. It was a jewel-toned outfit, and I had my hair just completely sleeked back and just wore sunglasses. And then what was the bag? Anyway, I can't remember what bag I carried, but it's going to be on the screen here. You'll see whatever it was that I carried. But I loved that look together because it's all very much jewel tones, which is very much me. So I'm just showing you the two pieces I've got here, plus obviously the lace-up chunky boots. These, I love these. My old Zara boots I've had for quite a while now, but I think they're so cool. I just loved the look of wearing all of that together. Those are some of the things that I wore for whilst I was in Paris. It's not all of them. If you want to see all of them, I will leave the link below of my Paris videos. There are 3 of them. 2 of them are vlogs of just being there on holiday, so you can see the outfits I wore there. And the 3rd one, which is the most recent, was Paris Fashion Week. So you can see all of these looks, plus is at least double the outfits in the videos, especially the New York Fashion Week one. Hopefully you got some inspiration about color combinations as well, whether it's contrasting, complementary colors, or tone on tone, wearing the same colors together. But that is it, my love. And do not forget to try out the Champagne Laurent Perrier Cuvée Rosé. Listen, that is a mouthful that is worth saying, because like I said to you at the very beginning of this video, we already have loved that champagne and we've had it while we were in Paris. So it's just so funny that I collaborated with a brand Michael and I already love. So that screenshot showing you that text, that picture that is of on a bar at a hotel in Paris. We love that rosé so much that we said we need to find that when we're back in New York. But that is it. I don't think there's anything else I'm going to say. I hope you got some inspiration. Thumbs up if you got some inspiration on how to put outfits together. Do not forget, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will talk to you on Instagram and TikTok between this Friday and next Friday. I will talk to you in the comments. All right, talk to you later. Bye.